What's your deal, man? That is the question we want answered today in this timeless pick-a-card reading. All right, hello. We're doing things a little differently because I guess the first video that I made, which was introducing this pick-a-card timeless reading, didn't record. So, hi guys, it's Susie. Go ahead and take a look at these piles, and we'll do a big inhale, and on the exhale, point to whichever pile you're feeling called to. Ready? Inhale and exhale. All right, and how about we do one more breath? So a big inhale, and on the exhale, whichever card or pile you feel drawn to. Okay, I will see you in your pile. Timestamps are in the description. Okay, bye.
Okay. Hi, pile number one. We said we were going to keep it simple, stupid. And today's reading is a timeless one, and it's about what's your deal, man? What's going on? And now, while I stepped away from the energy for a little bit, or stepped into, I guess I should say, I was called to that it had to do with career right away. The energy is light. There's like a focus. There's like a hope that helped. Okay. All right. We're reading about the birds first and foremost, which you got goldfinch and you got junco. Goldfinch, joy, prosperity, balance. Junco, perseverance, adaptability, and calmness. All right. Seeing a goldfinch can be a boost to your general well-being. It may also be a sign to introduce more joy into your life by engaging in what you love to do more than you are currently doing. All right, now we're moving on to Junco. That's all it wanted me to read. Adaptability is a key trait of Juncos. They are found everywhere, from the snow forest of northern Canada all the way south from Mexico, through Mexico. Juncos are resilient and persistent, as they can withstand a variety of climates. Excuse me. This suggests that you should focus on your immediate environment for your next steps or clues regarding your issues. Okay, and that's all I was reading for that, apparently. And then we also have, the first card I pulled for you is Stretch. So there's a lot of calling for you to stretch, calling for you to adapt, calling for you to lightly focus, and like a lightly focus in on joy. And it was a very it's a very gentle pull that it's guiding you towards. And so then you have the Three of Pentacles. I'm having a lot of issues speaking. What? And that was not going on today. You know, like I work retail, I talk to a lot of people. But this is the first that I'm like, Three of Pentacles. So there might be something having to do with like feeling tongue-tied, or maybe like you can't live up to some, I heard sort of connection. Okay, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, and you know, okay, when I pulled this card, I'm just remembering this. When I first pulled the Stretch card, I made the sound of ugh, and I'm still making that sound in this reading. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, and it's upright. Okay. Success, collaboration, solutions, and confidence. Like I said, was pulling in a career focused energy. It's very it's in the future. Okay, so the question that we asked was, what's your deal, man? Your deal is you're feeling a little bit of that pressure. You're feeling that and your guides want you to, like, okay, at the same time they want to pull you in a little bit. They want to get you to like just focus and infuse this experience with a little bit more lightness and joy. so that you can enjoy it. So like to soothe that anxiety a little bit, that stress. Yeah, they want to give you a little bit more calm, and like do see that you are stretching, you are growing into this, this is growing. I heard your skill set. All right, so now I know I said I wanted to keep it simple stupid, but I also want to bring in my learning tarot, because like while I'm an intuitive reader for the most part, I want to start learning the cards a little bit more and reading their things somewhere out there beneath the Okay, my favorite setup to rely on is the 7-card spread, because I'm a talker. I like a lot of information too. So I want to be bombarded with a lot of cards to try to decipher what's going on. So we put one down here. Yeah, I am feeling like this anxiety in here. It's a fiery energy, by the way. I'm feeling like and I'm hearing like root chakra, which is very materialism. It's very material world. I am relying on the fact that, did I get 7? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, see? Am I pulling any more? They're like, no, you wanted a 7-card spread. Here's your 7-card spread. Okay. Let me line these up a little bit. Okay, oh, okay. I'm listening. So it has this spread laid out a little differently. Usually I like to have them like all evenly spaced, but it oh. Yeah, it's like, shut up and just look at the cards for a second, Susie. Okay. All right, give me a second. I'm shutting up and I'm listening. Timeless, I just heard. Timeless. All right, so already I'm just pulling in this energy that this situation that you are going through, like this, what's your deal, man? You're having a little bit of imposter syndrome. You're wondering if you can do it. There's like a lack of confidence that's coming into play. I'm seeing, like, this isn't in the cards right in front of me, but I am led to certain words, and one of them is weak, one of them is hopeless. And there's like this little bit, I feel like there's like an inside battle of you trying to convince yourself that you deserve the things that are in your life right now, and that you deserve this chance. Okay, and now it's bringing me, oh, okay, all right.
Do 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 do. Beep 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 bum bum.
Okay. Sorry, it's very late and someone is out there and I don't like it. But I'm going to keep going with this reading. All right, I was looking at these briefly. We've got your past energy was the 2 of Cups, and it was like this balance. It felt balanced, and it felt like you were meeting people in the middle, and that there was harmony. And then there's like this giant break right between this card, the past, and the future, and everything that is at play right now. Like the, dude, what's your deal? And it's just really interesting how there's this leap, like all of a sudden something changed, maybe it was like okay, I'm being led to the Three of Pentacles. Something in business shifted. You might have jumped a new timeline, so to speak. And I heard the word timeless, and I was singing that song about timeless. And then it's leading me, like, the outcome, dude, what's your deal, is death. So it is the change. It is a significant change. I just heard change. I just keep being led to change. And it feels like it's like a growth within yourself. I said that. But the interesting thing is, it's like a trust. Because whenever I was connecting with this, you thought in the past that there was like this harmony, this connection, this like good deal going on. But I'm also now getting this vision of like bumping heads and then parting ways. Like there's a big part here. And then Ace, you've got, okay, just listen to the cards. You've got an Ace of Swords, an Ace of Cups, then you have an Eight of Swords and an Eight of Cups right in a line. So, all right. The present is the Ace of Cups, mental clarity, breakthrough. I'm led to logic. You saw what needed to be done and you made the leap. I heard the word committed, like committed. You committed to a new destiny. I don't throw that word around a lot, so just know that that popped in. You committed to a new destiny, but there's a little in your gut, because I'm feeling a little there's a little hesitancy. Although you committed, you also wonder if you are up to the task. And there's this idea of having compassion with yourself through this change, because you're trying new things, you're learning new environments. And then I just heard, you'll do well, which is really nice. You'll do well. And I think you're putting more pressure on yourself to do well and achieve than those in your environment. And it might have had to do a lot with what your old environment was like and how that affected you and how you had to survive or meet in the middle and like get by in that job. Because it does feel very job oriented. And then I'm led to the word love. So this could also be, for some of you out there, it could relate to a love connection as well. I just heard, cut ties for the lies that you've been living in. And if you do not want to see me again, I would understand. Okay. If that makes sense to you. So the cut ties, I think, is what happened here. There might have been, if this is related to love, there might have been a breakup and now you're in a new commitment. That being said, I'm also picking up that some of you could be single and the commitment is to yourself and to shift your mindset about yourself and what you will accept in relationships. Okay, all right. Does it matter? Okay, past, present, I'm still learning. Hidden influences. You are feeling this rapid change, these quick freedoms. Like you are feeling free, but you are feeling like this chip on your shoulder, but it's not like a chip. It's not like you're angry. Maybe for some of you are. But a lot of it is just this anxiety you're now carrying on your shoulders through this new journey. I feel like with this shift, there were tears. There's a lot of water here. There was an emotional shift as well as like a physical. All of it. Because you gathered mental clarity, you made this decision. And now we're here. But you're second guessing it. You're second guessing. You're like, oh, but did I make the right decision? Which in and of itself is important to do every now and then. It's important to kind of like review and see whether you know, like check in with yourself and see if you still believe what you believe. And especially when you're building the skill of discernment and knowing who to trust, when to trust, always trust yourself first. And then I was like, but do you? Because we need to make sure that we are in a good headspace when we are trusting ourselves. Or are we trusting our anxiety? So that's important. Who are we giving weight to? And you're still building that skill set. And with that, there will come some moments where you're shifting and you're like, what? I'm picking up this. You might rely on external validation a little bit too much. And that makes sense, especially when you're trying to succeed in a business or succeed in a relationship, because you're relying on your partner to give back and tell you what they need and want, and you hopefully can like help with that. Like that's what a relationship is. Now, things that are going on around you at this time, which is playing into what's your deal, man. Oh, JK kidding. It's what should you do? JK kidding, still learning. What should you do? What should you do? Oh. I'm led to the word severe. Now I'm confused. Severe! Are they being severe? Oh. Okay, so what you should do is really, truly just... I'm seeing the Shia LaBeouf. Do it! Just do it. Okay, some people... No, I'm getting mixed messages here. I'm just seeing over and over and over the word change. Change, 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 change. Oh. So what's your deal, man? You are too in your head. You are too back and forth. You are too focused on will it work, won't it work, will it work, won't it work. It didn't work before, it won't work this time, but there's this narrative that you're giving a little bit too much weight to. And that's why there's the Shia LaBeouf is coming through to just do it. It's trying to shake you out of it. You need to end it. You need to end the battle zone in your head. And now I'm cleaning up. That's all she wrote. That's your deal, man. I hope that gave you clarity. And I'm already judging. I'm like, oh, that seemed short. But I wanted it to be short. I wanted it to... Ooh, I didn't like how I threw that down. I am judging every single movement of this. Okay, so pile number 1. That's your energy. That's your deal, man. I wish you well. Get out of that head and just do it. Stay committed. Yeah, okay. Pile number 1. Pile number 2. How you doing? Welcome to your pile. Timeless reading on what's your deal, dude? What's your deal? I'm feeling a teehee. I'm feeling a laughter. So I love that already for you. It's like it's a very like heart opened. You've got a mockingbird in reverse, which is communication, humor, and reflection. Interesting. You've got dove upright, peace, relationships, and purity. And then as soon as I touched the dove, I heard this flute kind of sound. It's an airy kind of flute. And mockingbird is known for being like a sing-songy bird that can mimic a lot of different birds. And we've got moderation, and she's got a bird coming out of her throat. And you've got the Fool upright. New beginnings, journey. What are we feeling? What's your deal, man? You are stepping into, I heard so many things there, a final frontier. You're stepping into the great unknown. You're frolicking towards the future. All these like really fast little quippy, jaunty little phrases. So I wonder if like maybe you might be a writer or a songwriter, because I am picking up that this poetry in this reading. Now, there's something about moderation. I'm picking up music in it. And I just heard, celebrate, celebrate, come to the music, celebrate, celebrate, come to the joy, celebrate, celebrate, sing hallelujah, celebrate, celebrate, do, do, do. So it's like this low-key joy that you're experiencing, and it's like in your body, and you're just like, oh my god. It could be flutters of love, it could be flutters of creation, like this excitement about a creation. Okay, and then I just heard, in the name of love, before you break my heart. So I feel like there is a love. Okay, it wants me to read full. Okay, I am pulling in a love reading for some of you. Not everyone. There is an artistry in this. Okay. Each position marks the start of a new beginning where we are free to be creative, have boundless faith, and freely embrace opportunities. Yeah. And now I just heard the modal. You might be in classical music because there's a lot of classical music that's popping up right now, and also kind of like churchy music, which is like my roots. So there could be something. It's there's like a delicacy to this energy. It's like a. But then I also heard, shout to the name of love before you break my heart. So I'm trying to read, I feel like I'm picking two readings in this. I think that's why there's like this love reading. There's like someone is in love and wants to hear that the other person loves them. So I'm getting this energy a little bit. And the mockingbird is in reverse because this isn't being spoken. And so the mockingbird is also kind of like fake because it can mimic other birds. And because of that, you might be acting like you're okay with something, or you might be acting like it's not a big deal, like you're not as invested in this relationship as you actually are. That's what I'm getting, that little, there's like a secrecy, and I think that's what that delicacy I was feeling. There's like there's a lot of like there's like frolicky joy energy, and it actually hurts me to hold it back. And so it must be hurting you, but you're moderating it. You're like, I'm not gonna give too much, you know, like I need to make sure they're on the same page as me. There is a little, I think you notice a little bit of the clinginess, and so you are trying to hold that back a little bit. But there is a bit of like, it's more of a power and anxiety related holding it back. And what's your deal, man, is I feel like they want you to go all in, and they want you to dive into it and just freely express this love. So these were the main cards that I drew. It does want me to read Mockingbird in reverse. The mockingbird can also offer a message of reflection. The mockingbird reflects the sounds heard in its environment. Take some time to examine how you reflect your environment in both constructive and perhaps unhealthy ways. Use your results to make positive changes in your life. Yeah, it's a lot with communication. Maybe you picked up a style of communicating or not communicating, and you're being called to maybe look into that and like release it. It's unnecessary. Dove, upright. It went right to it, and the first word that stuck out was peace. And then I just like took something from your throat chakra and I threw it away. And I am feeling very tight in my throat, and like I said, it kind of hurt to hold back all of this emotion that I'm feeling. I feel like that's what's going on, but you don't want to get hurt. Okay. Doves call you to regain your peace and serenity. Do you feel off balance or out of step? The dove reminds you to take a deep breath and release all your tension and stress. Remember, I was grabbing this and I was tossing it away. Let's get rid of that tension. Doves are also associated with purity and innocence. Do you feel as if life has made you jaded? Try to recapture a sense of innocence, of wonder and love for the world around you. And I do feel like there is that, the fact that you are holding yourself back and you have these rules around love, like, oh, you don't get too attached, and don't show that you're clingy, don't show that you're too interested. A lot of that is previous nonsense. Because if you are all for a person, give it your all. If that person does not accept all of that, then that's not for you. You want the biggest of all love, right? You know, maybe you don't. I don't. I'm not here to judge. Maybe you don't. Oh my god. I'm not judging. Okay. Moderation. Shout in the name of love before you break my heart. Okay. Ooh. Salt? No. Oh, look at this. Look within and you will see that love is not a distant shore, but an ocean of light inside you. So poetic. And then it's talking about salt. Alright, earthly meaning. A stray word or action offers a taste of things to come. Letting go of moderation reveals more than expected. Resist or be resistant to, adding insult to injury. When you remove emotions, what is left? What in the world? I don't understand any of this. Love is the only thing you entered this world with, and it is the only thing you will take with you when you leave. It is your true essence. Everything else is transient, like clouds passing by, here for a moment and then gone. Look within and you will see that love is not a distant shore, but an ocean of light inside you. I do think that that was playing into what I was saying of like love freely and openly. You want like the best love in your life, right? I feel like Spider-Man. Okay, I'm done. All right, I do want to read 7-card spread for you. What's this sass? Oh, it's my loved ones. I am pulling in a lot of loved ones in this one. They were coming out. What do you want? Oh, that was so mean the way I said that to them. What do you want, huh? Okay, my granddad's saying, tell them about the likely outcome. I was like, okay. I thought, did I not? The Fool, yeah. And he keeps leading me to the Fool. The likely outcome is happiness. The likely outcome is happiness. Whether it is with this person in front of you or not. If you love openly, honestly, fully, the only outcome that can come from that is love. Did I do a good job? My grandmom is proud. My grandmom said, that's very nice. And my Uncle Ferdy, he's like, don't leave me out of it. Okay, anything else, guys? My granddad is just like, because they're like, okay, all right, I'm fine. They're also knowing. They're like, you could use a little bit of this reading, girl. Okay, so this I mentioned was going to be the 7th. Oh. This is so decisive without me even thinking. Ooh. No, we don't like... Okay, sorry. Am I good? Okay. And then I'm hearing celebrate, celebrate, come to the music, celebrate, celebrate. These two together, okay. Ooh. Well, I like how this is set up. This is very... Okay, compared to the last one. I mean, it's all telling a story. Very beautiful energy. The Moldau is still coming in. I think I was pulling in that my family is like coming into this energy And so there's got to be like a family energy in this. Oh, interesting. This came out in the last reading. It's the only. Okay, there's some two. I can finish a thought. I can finish a thought. Can I go in order? I'm focused. First of all, I was hearing the modal. And there's a section of the modal where they are passing by a celebration in the square. And so you hear like these violins like and then it builds a little bit more. But there's this happy energy in here. And I did hear, where do we go from here? So there's like a wanting to know. And that's why I think my family is like, tell them the likely outcome, because they really would like to hear how it's going to play out. They really want to hear that. Should I read in order? They're like, don't leave them hanging. Just give them the good news right now. And it is good news. Okay. Multiple things. There might be sadness. There might be. There might be sadness. But like I said, if you're just like fully loving, if that person is rejecting that love, they're not for you. You want to find someone who is going to accept that love. And so this specific, that you're kind of like, what the heck, dude, what is going on in my life? You might go through a separation. But you are going to get gifts in return. It's give me a word. Because I heard a bunch and I was like, it's palpable. You can feel it, that it's going to happen. And then I just heard, la, 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 love, la, la, love, makes the world go round. Okay, but anyway, meditation, reevaluation, seclusion, contemplation. Might happen. Might also happen. Nightmares. This is in reverse now, though. Calmness, control, restful, releasing worry, hope, reaching out. Go towards the love. All right, now I can read the journey. Okay? So your past was good luck, karma, destiny, fate, turning point, life cycles, change, chances. It is the wheel of fortune, but it is upright. So you had, the past looked bright. And then the present is a little more touch and go, I heard. It's a little more, I heard decisive, but I also heard like you're sussing things out. It's a little more contemplative. It's a little more pattern recognition. You're taking notes on how things are going. That's the present. The hidden influences on this are, there's some hidden anxieties of, you feel like it's not going to work out. You feel like you can't put your all into it because they'll take from you. There's that kind of energy going on. There's indecision. You feel withdrawn. You feel pulled into yourself around this energy. And it's because you're like, oh, I don't think I should show how I feel. It's that. And then the querent, it's this disharmony. You're afraid of, okay, sorry, remember. It's a 10 of Cups in reverse. And that's your happy future that you're looking forward to. But it's in reverse because you're like, I don't know. There's this. I don't know. I see this. I don't know. And you want to lay it on the line. But the indecision is that, I don't know. Yeah. And it's the concern about the disconnection. It's the concern about a breakup. It's the concern about a big change, that it won't work out. And then the Temperance is in reverse, and that is the attitude of others. In this specific reading, it feels like a specific person is also indecisive. Or they are, they are imbalanced in some way. There is an imbalance of the give and take, but part of it is because you are holding back. And what's interesting is like there's music in this reading. And this card is about disharmony. Imagine, if you will, you're playing an instrument. I don't know if you do. But you're like half convinced you can play it. It's not going to sound that great. It's not going to sound like you're committed, that you believe in it. And it's not going to fully embody the emotion that you're trying to represent unless that emotion happens to be indecision. You know what I mean? So like there is something's out of whack and it needs to be spoken. And if you don't speak it, it's going to continue to have a negative impact on this relationship and on its future. And so y'all just need to get honest right away, is what I'm saying. Just like rip off the band-aids, start talking about it, start working through it. That's my personal opinion. Did I already say that? Okay. What you should do is the Queen of Cups. And I just said it. Rip off the band-aid. And I was like thinking of like being kind to yourself in the process. Like you don't have to think about how this person is going to react. All you need to stay focused on is that you are saying how you feel. And if he's not for that, if she's not for that, then boof boof. And then you'll go into your own little world. You'll work through your problems. You'll have your sad moments. But overall, you're going to be winning in life. You're going to go closer towards what really will fit you and your values and your life and your experiences and what you want in life. You will get towards that happiness, but you have to keep staying focused on your own happiness to get there. And sometimes relationships don't work out. But you can be compassionate with yourself and with the others. But you can be like, okay, this isn't working out. And if they don't show up for you and you're not showing up and you're just not gonna continue to put in to a leaky cup, so to speak, or hit against a wall, so to speak, then you just set your boundaries. But this started out as like a really tee-hee, enjoyable energy. I think it kind of wiggled in the journey. But you can easily sit in the Queen of Cups energy. Easily. Don't get sidetracked by these pattern recognition skills that you might have. Don't get sidetracked by what happened in the past. It's important for your lore. I just heard it's important for your story, but now you're in the place to grow and start something new. And it does feel like it's in love. So I'm in the Moldau. I'm here. I'm on a boat on the Moldau, and I'm hearing the festive celebration in the backdrop. Okay? And you can go to that party. And there, clean it up. So pile number 2. That's what's your deal, dude? Okay. Hope that helped. Okay, bye. Hi, pile number 3. Okay, I'm just putting out your cards, but I already was hit with a bunch of songs. Move along, ba-da-da-dum-bum. And even when your heart is cold, move along, ba-da-da-dum-dum. But then there was another song that I got in briefly, and now it just disappeared. But it was very... Oh, interesting. Now I just heard, I hear the train a-comin', it's coming round the bend. And I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. And I mean, I do literally hear a train right now, so listen to it. Okay, you've got a lot of reversals here. And I am picking up this energy that you're tired. You're carrying burdens right now, is what I'm feeling. That's your deal, dude. Should I read anything? 10 of Wands in reverse. And the Johnny Cash song is just but you are burnt out. 10 of Wands. You are carrying a heavy load. All right. Okay, interesting. When I first was going to set this up, oh, I remember the other song that had popped into my head. Okay, when I first started setting this up, I instantly heard this coughing. I heard, and then I heard the song, I cough it out, I cough it out, I cough it out. And it's a pop punk song. I forget who wrote it. All right, give me a second here. I hear the train a-comin', it's coming round the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine, I don't know when. I'm feeling this kind of like whatever energy of like, screw you guys. It's slightly rebellious, but it's avoidant. It's like trying to guard. It's trying to guard yourself from actually displaying what you're upset about. And now I'm picking up like this vision of just throwing things places. So you might be misplacing your anger, your emotions through a bit of like chaos. Through a bit of like a short temper every now and then. It's the sense that I'm getting. All right, Sparrow in reverse, companionship, self-worth, and trust in reverse. Yeah. But also, no, it doesn't want me to read that yet. Stay focused on Sparrow. Companionship, self-worth, and trust. Companionship. So there's a sense of, there's loneliness in this reading. But there's trying to like act like you're not. You're trying to act nonchalant about it. I feel like your heart was hurt. I feel like there might have been a love that passed you by. And I feel, the interesting thing is I feel like you might have rejected this love and you're trying to act like it's no big deal. But it actually took like a huge impact on you and now you feel out of sorts. Interesting. Why aren't you looking at it? It hurts too much, I just heard. Okay? But this energy can only stay away for so long. Like you will have to, that is not true actually. You can die with this energy in your chest, but I hope you don't. I hope you take a moment to, usually the people that are watching this, like my stuff, they would be open to change. They would be open to self-reflection. So that's why I'm a little confused by this energy as well. Because usually, like my people, like if you're spiritual and you're watching this, you're already usually aware of certain blocks. And like my videos only serve to like give you confirmation of things you already know. But this one seems like a big block and you're like, no, it didn't affect me at all. In fact, if you are watching this, you might be saying very strongly like, no, it's fine. I don't mind. It's fine. But there are incidences of you losing your temper. And those incidences are pointing to the fact that you're not fine. Okay? This needs to be dealt with. It needs to be laid out in the open. Now I can go to Cormorant. Cormorant. This birdie. Planning, transition, and commitment. Now it's flip-flopping. Now it wants me to read it upright. Transition is the one that oh gosh, this energy is, I just heard wasteful. This energy is wasteful. It is a little bit. It's an interesting word though. It's like, whatever. It's, because you won't look at it, it's wasting a lot of your enjoyment in life. And I just keep hearing, I hear the train coming, it's coming round the bend. It's taken a hit on your self-worth and trust, because owning up to how you feel, the good and the bad, it's very important for your soul. It's very important for you to be able to move forward, and you don't need to carry this. And cough, cough, cough. I'm gonna drink some water. Okay. All right, let's get into some energy healing stuff for a moment. Coughing. When you're having a heart attack, or you think you're having a heart attack, or you think you're having like a heart arrhythmia, oftentimes they say to try to cough and cough and cough and try to, because that can sometimes jump your heart a little bit. It can like jolt it and possibly stop an arrhythmia. Like, it's not in all cases, okay? So don't take this as medical advice. But I'm just saying there's a correlation with coughing and releasing energy on your chest, your lungs, and getting it out of your system. That's what I'm trying to say. And I feel like this is very necessary. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Very necessary for whoever is watching pile number 3, because you spent so much time saying that it's whatever, it doesn't bother you, but then having this short temper and being easily agitated by mundane things, events, I heard. You're afraid to look at yourself. Like, you'll half look at you'll look kind of at yourself. You'll see half of you, but you never want to see the full picture. You just, like, you don't want to see it. And unfortunately, you will never get to experience life fully with both eyes wide open and arms wide open and arms wide open, because you're too busy being ashamed and like trying to hide from what happened. Okay, it's a little darker energy. It's angry and it's depressed. It's definitely lonely. All right. Now we're going to get into, I'm reading 7 cards for y'all. There's a 7-card spread. Any energies that I should be pulling in here? Lots of healing I'm hearing. My family showed up in the last one. That's why I was asking that question. There's a lot with self-worth, and the song Move Along keeps popping into my head too. It just did. And will you ever think you move along, move along, move along, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. My goodness, that's not even. Ooh. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, we got our cards. Okay. Any others? Come on. Jesus. Y'all are so silly. Okay. You asked, they said. Okay, so in the last pile, they gave me 2 cards for the likely outcome. And in this pile, they did the same thing. And one of the cards is the same card. So, like, if you were torn between pile number 2 and 3, like, check it out, because it's really it's loud out there. Okay, I'm getting the sense, I'm not even reading the cards right now, but that Johnny Cash song is about Folsom Prison Blues. He's in prison, and I'm hearing, like, something's coming, something that's not avoidable, and your energy is avoidant. It doesn't want to deal with it at all. It's like, no, absolutely not. No, thank you. So that was the energy that I'm pulling in, and especially hearing that, I'm hearing like this, there's a toiling away. And I just keep hearing this word, what a waste. This idea of wasteful. A waste of time. Okay. Your past energy was the Empress. Beautiful. You had it all. You were doing it all. You were worthy. You were capable. It's leading me to abundance. Yeah, you had it all. And now you're in, well, I'm color me confused. Okay. All right, read it intuitively, it's saying. Okay. So you're in a love, but there are problems in it. It's imbalanced. Okay. It's imbalanced. Someone is a little... Oh. You're a little critical? Oh, yeah. Yeah, bitter. Critical. It's pulling me right to the word critical. You're being a little critical. On yourself? Yes. On others? Kind of. Sometimes. I heard sometimes. But definitely on yourself. Hidden influences. Careless. There were some mistakes made because now I'm hearing Jewel. Who will save your soul? And that's how you feel about yourself. You're feeling a lot of shame about something. Oh, you're feeling a lot of shame about the past. I mean, that makes sense. Well, what happened in the past? You gave up. Ooh. Okay. That's a very avoidant thing to do, is to give up. Okay. All right. What would they give up on? I'm nosy. What did they give up on? An opportunity. Yeah, you gave up an opportunity. But what was the opportunity about? Come on. Oh. Okay. You gave up on opportunity. They're giving me the tea. But it wants like the cat. Gave up on an opportunity. And I just saw like strength in reverse. The card is a reminder to draw on strength you may forget you have. Even house cats can roar. Oh, interesting. You gave up on an opportunity to speak your mind. Clearly. And honestly, yeah. What'd you do instead? Well, we already know what you did instead. But how did you do it? What did you do instead? Oh my god. You left home. It even says left home. Oh yeah. Man, this energy is coming in strong. They're talking, man. They're giving the tea. But you left home. There was a misunderstanding. Obviously, there was poor communication and conflict. Okay, yeah. All right. And so now you've got all that energy piling up in your brain. And I just pulled the devil for you. Destructive behavior. Yeah. I mean, it's self-sabotaging to do that. Yeah. So you're kind of creating your own burdens at this stage. Yeah, and look, even just toiling away upside, what is that? That's 10 of Wands in reverse, but this is misdirected activity, meaningless. Yeah, it's a waste. All right, now it's having me get rid of these for now. Let's not look at those. But we're on 1, 2, 3, and the outcome. You're being critical. You're agitated. All of these things. The attitudes of others. They have new ideas for you. They have new ideas for you. They're trying to help. And what should you do is still this. It's bringing me to financial loss, problems. All right, problems. You need to work on your problems. That's very straightforward. I feel like I could use a little help with that. Okay. All right. So what should they do? Eight of Cups in reverse. And then I just heard, Jewel, who will save your soul when it comes? Eight of Cups in reverse. What should we do with the drunken sailor? What should we do with the drunken sailor? What should we do with the drunken sailor? We're lying in the morning. Ooh. Maybe I'm picking up like wasted. Like maybe you're getting wasted. Maybe you have a drinking problem. Eight of Cups in reverse. Hopelessness, confusion, drifting, rejection. Okay, what's a card? I mean, I pulled the Devil. I remember that. What's a good card for telling me, yes, they have a drinking problem? What's a good card for that? Clarity. Get clear. Greed, materialism, possessiveness, and overspending. Okay, there's an essence of like moderation that needs to come out. One of your problems is a drinking problem. Dishonesty, betrayal, theft, trickery, deception, falseness, running away, stealth. Word I'm led to. Betrayal. This one didn't want to come out. Clarity. And action. Clarity, though. Clarity, clarity, clarity. Get clear. Get honest. All right, what's the word on here? Oh, okay. Teamwork. It's saying teamwork. So the people that are coming in here that have like, they have new ideas for you, they want to help. That's what's coming in. Those are people that want to help. And it's asking you to do it. It's asking you to use it as a breakthrough because they do have your best interests in mind. In this energy, you need support, okay? If you are dealing with a drinking problem or you're dealing with superficially, yeah, look, it just pulled the recovery card. This is coming out very strongly for you. It wants this for you. Like, God wants this for you. Your guides want this for you. That you get clear, that you get honest, and you start talking about what really happened and what happened to you and what is happening. And once you get that off your chest, you cough it out, you know, and you roar about it, it's going to free up so much of your life, and these burdens are going to go away. You don't have to do this alone. And you are definitely not the only person to have gone through this, okay? Now I'm led to the likely outcome. I really feel like that spoke to you just now because I'm getting like a bunch of chills with that. And usually when that happens, it's like that resonated. That like really, that hit them. They needed that. They did. They wanted to hear that. Recovery. Recovery. It's very important. And you can do it. It's not, you're not a waste. It's not a waste. And then I just heard, I want to be a minority, down with the folk and minority. Sorry if that resonates with you. There's a bit of rebellion, and I know I mentioned that energy before, but yeah. Oh, I just heard stubborn. Stubborn. Oh my god. And you know what's so strange is this card, I mean, it's just a cheap card, but it has stubborn on here twice. It literally brought me to stubborn and then stubborn again. You're just being really stubborn about it, and people want to help, and you can live a better life, and you can live a happier life like what you actually want. But you gotta put your ego aside. You gotta kind of like shift through that. Now, the likely outcome was either you are stubborn and nothing changes, or you go into contemplation, you reevaluate, and you get clear. And so that's, you know, like the likely outcome. I was laughing at that earlier because literally this is what they gave me for the last pile too. Is like, okay, well, now we reevaluate. Now we see where we go. But you need to get clear first. You got to get through that. So what's your deal, man? You've got a lot. You've got a lot going on right now. But the good news is you have some really beautiful energies in your environment who want to help you and want to see the best for you and believe you can do it. So, I mean, that's wonderful for you. All right. Anything else for pile number 3? Yes. They have a lot they want to say to you. They really believe in you. Unity. Teamwork. Work with others. Let your guard down. Accept help. Okay. All right. Pile number 3. That is your reading. Okay, bye. Pile number 3. That was your reading. I hope it resonated with you, and yeah, I'm thinking of you, okay? All right, bye. Pile number 4. Hi, welcome to your pile. This is a timeless reading about what's your deal, man? What's the energy I'm feeling? Relaxed. I'm feeling relaxed. Oh, and yet a little scattered. I was dropping things. Things are flip-flopping a little bit. This is now in reverse. Staunchly in reverse. This is kind of sideways. And then as soon as I picked up the 6 of Pentacles, I went, ah. So, all right. And I heard a breath of fresh air. All right, let's get into the reading a little bit. So what's your deal, man? Woodpecker, sideways. Determination, commitment, stubbornness. Commitment. You're flip-flopping. What are you flip-flopping about? What are you flip-flopping about? What are you flip-flopping about, huh? Why am I asking like that? Why am I asking like that? Why am I asking like that? Is there immaturity? Oh, okay. You want to be decisive, so you're asking a lot of questions over and over. Like you're asking the same questions over and over. Okay, interesting. A woodpecker is a message that you have the key to something. The woodpecker tells you that you can, in fact, access what you thought or believed to be shut away or hidden from you. The woodpecker also advises you to be hard-headed and focused, work hard, and you will get results. Don't be swayed or turned away by what seems to be an impossible task. The woodpecker's stiff tail and well-packed brain suggests that you should brace yourself for what may seem like an impenetrable challenge. But remember, you have the key that will allow you to pass. What's neat is this looks, there are like 4 woodpeckers in this. And so 4 might be an important number for you. Then we've got grouse, movement, stillness, and perception. And then I heard peace and I heard relaxed. And that's where I took like that breath, you know, like, The grouse is quiet and invisible until provoked. At that time it bursts forth from its quiet camouflage, startling the unaware passerby. How did you spy the grouse? Was it quiet and invisible, meaning you saw through its camouflage? Or did you see it only after it burst forth in a flurry of feathers? If the former, then your perception is keen, and you have good fortune seeing. You have good fortune seeing details that may pass others by in important situations. If the latter, the grouse may be telling you that you're not paying close enough attention to what is right before your eyes. Someone may be trying to slip under your radar, hoping not to be noticed. Who's doing it? I'm not getting the sneaky energy in this. I'm getting the peace energy. I'm getting still, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, da-da-dum. I'm getting a spirituality in this. This is the 6 of Pentacles. There's a mothery energy in this as well. Six of Pentacles upright. Generosity, charity, empathy, and kindness. Kindness I'm led to. Oh my god, and the connection is jumping all over the place. It's finicky. Connection in reverse. Open right to it. Alright, find yourself by losing yourself in a conversation, a story, or someone's eyes. Be vulnerable, be emotional, and be moved to deeper understanding. Empathy is required. Let the pain, suffering, love, and joy of others find a home in your heart. Accepting another without reservation means accepting yourself as well. So what's your deal, man? Still. It's in reverse. Separation from the energy, beauty, grace, and power of the Divine Mother is an illusion. Okay. Alright, I need a little bit more energy or a little more understanding with these. So let's pull your 7 cards. Oh, okay. We're going to use a stick instead. Deck, I said. I didn't say that other word. You didn't hear that? Alright. 7 cards. And my flippy floppies. Ugh. How many? Yeah. Oh my goodness, everyone. Okay, we got them all. It's been pulling 2 cards in the possible outcome section. And it also did this and this. Alright, what are we doing? What am I doing? You're reading is what you're doing. Okay. The past was the Fool. You started a new journey. That's pretty easy. It's the first card of the tarot. It's the first card here. So you started a new journey. I'm just going to make sure I'm not missing any key words. New beginnings. You began something. All right, and then your present energy is the 7 of Swords. You're doing the thing. That's what I'm saying it is. The 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords. Just kidding. Betrayal, escape, deception, irresponsibility. Who done did it? Who did it? Who did it? A fool. A fool did it. Ugh. And then, hidden influences, justice in reverse. Disharmony. Justice. Dispute, dishonesty, lack of accountability, and corruption. Dishonesty. It came right out. So hidden influences, someone was dishonest. Alright, and then Queen of... This is you. You're the Queen of Swords. Well, that's good. Get 'em is what I just heard. Yes, get 'em. Cut that nonsense out of your life. Okay. Confidence, assurance, organized, intellectual. Get 'em. Alright. So, something happened. New beginning. Boom. There was dishonesty, betrayal. And what did I say? Oh yeah, the same thing, like a dispute. So this is the energies that happened, and this is... There was dishonesty. There's something else that happened that you don't know about? You do know about. Oh, you know about it. But not everyone knows about it. Oh, they know about it. What? Oh, they know about it. The dishonesty, everyone knows about it? So what the heck? Oh, they're acting like it didn't happen. And you're like, oh, hell no. Not allowed in my house. Not in my house. And you cut it out. And then Three of Cups in reverse. This is the attitudes of others. Oh, poor them. Three of Cups in reverse. Oh no. Overindulgence, unfaithfulness, stifled creativity, and disconnection. Overindulgence. Oh. Bunch of riffraff right here. They're mad that you cut them out of your life. What did they expect? They didn't expect that. That's what I just heard. And they're very like, oh, we don't treat people meanly. We don't betray people. We are honest. Were you honest? Okay, anyway, sorry, I was getting on a rant. I was getting pulled in this energy. Okay. What should you do? You personally, what should you do? Hanged Man in reverse. Indecision, delusion, delay, missed opportunity. What should you do? You should miss the opportunity. It wants you to stick to your guns. Now, the likely outcome, you have two of them. Five of Wands. It's interesting because I'm hearing two songs in my head right now, and one of them is still, still, still. Still, 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 still. I can't find my. But I'm also hearing move along, move along. So it's like keep going, but stay still. So, all right, I know what it's saying, but it's interesting that the two words seem to contradict one another. So still, be still. Stick to your guns, be still, but move forward. I am getting a twinge in my heart, though. Working through grief, I heard. Five of Wands in reverse. Evasion and negotiation. Evasion is the word that I have. Likely outcome, you're going to avoid it. You're going to evade. You escaped something. You escaped something that really was not for you. And then the other likely outcome is a Two of Swords in reverse. Yes, Two of Swords in reverse. Fear, confusion, conflict, and overwhelmed. Overwhelmed. Okay, but I'm still not feeling like I get it. It just left me with this. The Queen of Swords. Stick to your guns. Said it very clearly. Do I need to know anything else? I want to know more. That was short. Self-care. All right. Financial independence. Yeah, so this is a 9. That's Virgo too. 9 of Pentacles. Self-care. Focus on self-care. Take care of yourself. Anything else I need to know? Unfinished life lesson. Lesson. It's just lesson. You're learning a lesson. I'm learning a lesson? Dismissive. You're learning to cut people off when they need to be cut. Hustle. Accomplishment. The whole world. And then what else? Judgment. Rebirth. I mean, yeah, those were powerful cards. Anything I need to know in these? Yes. Temperance. Inner calling. Judgment. Underlines it. Judgment. Wholeness. Yeah. It makes me think of, there's that one protective. You're protecting yourself. You cut off this energy, you're protecting yourself. That's why you are definitely in the Queen of Swords energy right now. And you'll get your justice. the people that stole from you, they're gonna I just heard they're gonna live a life of pain. Because they wish they could come back. I heard they're tied up. Like I'm just like, anything else? It's cleaning up. Yeah. Stick to being a queen. And see, it just showed me work without reward, but it didn't feel like it was in a bad planning. Plan ahead. Move along. Keep going. Last advice is temperance again. Balance. Self-care. Balance. Anything else? Yes. Forgiveness. Who? Who are we forgiving? Repressed emotion. Insecurity. Forgive yourself for your insecurities in the past or present. Movement. Moving forward. Forgive yourself and who you were before. And I'm getting that mothering energy. Oh, for taking on other people's problems. Kind of made you mad. You didn't need that. You got distracted. Yeah, it was very distracting for you. So that's what you need to forgive yourself, is like, you might have wasted some time. You got sidetracked trying to deal with other people, and it took away your energy. Especially I'm seeing like financially, it took away opportunities. Oh yeah, okay. All this is coming in so fast. Lack of faith is the message. Like, it hurt you and it made you lose faith in something. What did you lose faith in? Self-care, in yourself, in taking care of yourself. Anything else for them? Fear of letting go, feeling like a victim. Who? You? You're afraid to let go? Approachable. Oh, do they want to try to connect with you again? Curious. First. You're curious. You want them to come back? Oh my God. But that is just distracting energy. Reckless. Don't do it. Reckless. Don't let them back in your life, is what I'm hearing very clearly. You'll have a lot of like emotional loss. It's not good. Don't let them back in your life. Is there anyone in your life right now that needs to be let go of? Relief. Improvement. Okay? Okay, here's what I'm going to ask for you, because I'm curious. Is everyone in your life right now supposed to be there? Or is there anyone that needs to be let go of? Soul searching, solitude, wisdom, guidance. It's going to soul searching. You have to determine that on your own. If there's anyone else that's still clouding up your energies. It keeps pulling out the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Financial loss, problems. Who? You right now? That's what you're worried about. And then it's just pulling it out again. I put it away and it pulled it right back out. Problems. There are problems there are problems that resistance to change, fear of change, holding on, stagnation, personal transformation. Okay. Oh God. All right. So I was wondering, I'm like, okay, are they supposed to deal with the problems, or do they just cut the problems out? And it said celebration, stability, harmony, reunion, friendship, family, community, homecoming, celebration. So you're supposed to get through the problems. Good leader. Tolerant, compassionate, diplomatic, balanced, considerate, supportive, generous. So you are supposed to get through the problems. And you can do so by being a King of Cups or witnessing a King of Cups energy in this life. Will it balance out for you? But Fear of change. Will it work out for you? Of course it will. Oh, but this, whatever energy, yeah, it's all negative stuff. Exhaustion, burnout, restlessness, ready for action, stress, untrustworthy, jealousy, unreliable, manipulative, disappointment. They're negative things, but there's a celebration. Where is the celebration? Oh, the Empress. You, taking care of yourself, is going to be the celebration. Beauty, growth, fertility, evolution, action, nature, nurturing, femininity. Yeah, King of Cups energy. Balance, considerate, supportive. Just be those things. What do you need to focus on right now? Judgment, rebirth, renewal. Focus on yourself. Self-care, focus on yourself. Oh my God. I know, I was just like, I had a lot of questions I wanted to know. I wanted to know it all. Okay. Pile number 4. I hope that gave you some information and you could relate to it. Okay. All right. Bye, pile number 4.